What is up, guys? We are back with the 5.3 that we are building from my RX-7, and I got some clips here. These are a little older, so that's why I'm doing the voiceover on these. See, this is just some early stuff we were doing, like resurfacing the head surfaces right here. I was using a flat piece of steel. Make sure if you do this, you do use a flat piece of steel. And I did hit this with the paint right here, but unfortunately my camera cut off. But I'll show you right now what it came out to. Alright, so my camera decided it wanted to run out of space, so let me show you the block. There's that blue. It looks amazing, to be honest. I like it. We're looking like it's looking a hell of a lot better. I'm not worried about these little things. Those get covered by the accessories. So, but this thing's looking amazing. Paint came out amazing, but now we're gonna hit all these cylinders with a ball hone just so we can get a nice cross hatching in this before we throw in our pistons. I'm doing right here is just lubing up everything, the ball hone and the cylinders themselves. If you do this at home, make sure you just keep this ball hone straight as can be. Don't twist it and turn it. You see, I'm just going straight as can be when I do this. Here, there's just this one, that middle piece, and this one. This one you're just gonna move the same like the other two. Move that, put that right there. You gotta find where it meets at. There it is. And I'll pull out that. There we go. That one. Now let's see how we get this middle one out. Just like that. Same thing. Boom. Our rings are out. Now let's put the new ones in. All right, here's number one. I'm gonna open them. This is what this is looking like in there. It's just like the other ones. We just need one from here, not two, not three, not four, not 10, just one. Yeah, if you want, you can practice with this one, getting it on. Just show you. Gonna put one side in and like a slinky, or where's it at? Put one in, and it's kind of like taking it off as you're doing the reverse. Just be careful not to, really pry these open. You will break them. See it just like that. Pop it back out. If you don't feel comfortable at first, just practice with these first ones, or the old ones, I mean, so you can get the hang of it. Just like that. Pull it out again. That one's done. Let's put in this new one. Oh, it's gonna rain. I could smell the water. Just like that. This is gonna be a little tighter because they're new, but there's the first one. Let's open the second ones. Try to leave them in the bag so you don't have stuff all over the place and get yourself confused. Now, put those back. Put on the second one. You don't want to line them up. If you have that one there, face this other one like this. For now, I'm just gonna, and I'll flip it around just so no one gets confused. That rain is coming, so let's finish this one up. Then I have to come back to this. Again, practice with that old one if you'd like, if you don't feel comfortable yet. It can be a bit of a scary process, I understand. But there we go. Now let's do this third one. All right, here's the third one. Remember, we have two for the third one. This is gonna be we're gonna need one of these, one of those. Put this back where the third ones are. We're gonna need two of these. Two of those. Put that right there. These might be a little more tricky, but take your time. Try with the old ones if you need again. Like I said, put that. Get this one. All right, we don't want any of the lines to line up. Have them going in separate places. Do not line them up. I actually might have to put this first, then put this other one. Let me see if I can get it in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, get the bottom one, and we'll be set for the first piston. I'm only going to show you this on one piston, and I'll forward to the rest getting done. Ooh, I'm trying to go way too fast here. And calm down. You don't want to snap these or break them. There we go. Piston rings all on. Alright, after getting all those piston rings on, guys, I just checked the ring gap before I went and put all the pistons in. As you can see, we're just using this filler gauge to make sure we're where we want to be at. I didn't do anything too crazy. I want to say I just did what we needed to do, a stock block. But after that, when we went to go put in those pistons, all I did was just put some oil in the cylinders themselves. We're also going to oil up the piston. We're going to put oil all around the piston rings and where the rod connects to the piston itself in the inside. We're just going to oil this bad boy up just to make sure everything is good to go. Then from there we could just start dropping in our piston right here, getting it ready for our piston ring compressor. Once you got that on and got those piston rings compressed, we're just going to go to town and get all these pistons dropped in this block. Once you got your rings compressed, all you got to do is just gently tap the piston. It's going to do the work itself. It'll slide right in. You don't have to beat this too hard. Perfect. Gently pushing. And once all our pistons are in, we're going to start throwing in all our main cap bearings and all our rod bearings. So we'll be good to go there. You're going to use a screwdriver, use the flathead to just tap it like that, then we can pull it out like this. Put that one right there. Alright. Just gonna grab our new one, drop it in that groove, push down, make sure it's even, and drop it down in there. Drop it in that groove, and boom. New rod bearings on those. And if you see there, we got all new rod bearings now. Now just let me throw this one in and we'll throw in our crank. Alright, so we've got everything in. Now what we need to do is lube up everything. We're going to lube all of these and all our rods. And do not be afraid to lube up these bearings. You do not want to put these in dry. That's the last thing you want to do. So make sure you lube them up. Alright guys, so for torquing the main caps and the connecting rod caps, we're going to need a torque wrench and a degree socket. Alright, so for the main caps, the first pass, the inner bolts and the outer studs are going to be 15 foot-pounds. Then it doesn't have a second pass, it just has a final pass. For the inners, it is 80 degrees, and the outers, it is 51 degrees. Now for the connecting rod bolts, for the first design, it is going to be 15 foot-pounds. Then for the final pass, it is going to be 60 degrees. But if you have the second design, the first pass is going to be 15 pounds, and the second pass is going to be 85 degrees. You can Google the first and the second designs. It's pretty easy to tell. If this is your first time torquing down one of these bottom ends on these 5.3s, it is pretty easy. Just take your time. Make sure you're torquing what needs to be torqued and you're degreeing what needs to be degreed. Because I almost made the mistake myself and almost torqued what needed to be degreed. And here's some clips from when I had to do it again because I took it all apart when I did my cam bearings. So if you plan to change your cam bearings, I would do it while everything's out. And if you do have it already taken apart, I would do those cam bearings. They're really cheap and it's very, very simple to do. A common thing I hear with these cam bearings with these 5.3s is just ignore them, don't look at them, don't pay attention to them. But these cam bearings are very cheap. I bought mine, I want to say for like 20-30 bucks. The tool was like 40-50 bucks. And don't get me wrong, it is kind of a scary process at first, you know, oh, changing cam bearings. But I mean, once I did it, it was easy. I'm going to do it on every 5.3 I rebuild now. It is a very, very easy process to do. So change those cam bearings. Unless your cam bearings are good, then you're all good to go. You don't have to change them. But I just did it because, I mean, I was already there. I figured why not. But that is all we got for this video, guys. We're about to seal this bad boy up. Hit my Instagram and my TikTok to see where this build out is right now. These are just some older clips where I'm showing you more of the process. But if you want to see more, hit that follow. Stay tuned. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you.